please rise for a moment of silence. Salute to the flag. Dennis, please.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Notice of this meeting pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-10, has been complied with and shall be entered into the minutes of this meeting.
Roll call.
Freeholder Armwood.
Here.
Freeholder Barrett-Belante.
Here.
Freeholder Delina. Freeholder Polos. Freeholder Tamaro. Freeholder Valenti.
Here.
Freeholder Director Rios.
Here. We have recognitions.
Only one this evening, recognizing National Health Center Week, August 11th to 17th.
Is correspondence.
Each freeholder has been provided with a list of correspondence received by the clerk's office since our last meeting. This correspondence will be kept on file in the office of the clerk of the board for reference.
Is there a motion to accept?
Motion. Second.
Motion by Deputy Director Valenti, seconded by Freeholder Barrett-Belante. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Reports of freeholders. Freeholder Ken Armour.
Thank you, Freeholder Director. On tonight's agenda, under the Office of Human Services, Division of Housing, Community Development, and Social Services, are resolutions authorizing the execution of 3 grant agreements with the Department of Housing and Urban Development. These agreements will bring a total of $2.8 million into Middlesex County for projects benefiting low-income people, the elderly, the disabled, and the homeless. The funds are also to provide for the creation of new affordable housing for county residents through acquisition, construction, rehabilitation, and a first-time home buyers program. Also, I would like to invite county residents age 60 and over to participate in the annual Middlesex County Senior Health and Fitness Walk to be held on Wednesday, September 25th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Roosevelt Park in Edison. We expect more than 500 seniors to participate in the walk, which is held each year during Fall Prevention Week. The Senior Health and Fitness Walk promotes the benefits of exercise and healthy living through a pre-walk information session that includes wellness tips and health screenings. The event also features entertainment, warm-up exercises, raffles, giveaways, and of course the walk around the lake followed by boxed lunches. To register, call your local senior center or the Middlesex County Office of Aging and Disabled Services at 732-745-3295. Registration will be accepted through September 11th. That's all that I have today. Thank you, Freeholder Director.
Thank you, Freeholder Armwood. Freeholder Carol Barrett-Belante.
Thank you, Director. Tonight, the Board of Chosen Freeholders accepting 3 2012 county audit reports. The audits were performed for the Sheriff's Office, Surrogate's Office, and the county's Adult Correction Center. These audits test internal controls and compliance with certain provisions of laws, regulations, and contract. I'm glad to report that once again, there are no auditor recommendations. This is a reflection of the sound financial operations of Middlesex County. Secondly, I am pleased to announce that yesterday the State Local Finance Board approved the Capital Equipment and Improvement Program bonding application. This bonding was applied for by the Middlesex County Improvement Authority. It helps our county and a number of our towns to complete critical infrastructure projects. These projects are necessary for safety and well-being of our citizens. When participating in this bonding program, our towns rely on Middlesex County's AAA bond rating to borrow money at lower interest rates so they can buy certain things like ambulances, fire trucks, police cars, emergency communications equipment, and heavy equipment to clear snow. The Finance Board's approval of this bonding application is good news for our taxpayers. That's my report for this evening.
Thank you, Freeholder Barrett-Belante. Freeholder Deputy Director Valenti.
I I just have a very brief report. We all the freeholders participated last weekend in the Middlesex County country fair that was held in East Brunswick. It was a wonderful event. A lot of people participated, not only contestants, but people that came to enjoy the fair, and I want to extend my congratulations to those that worked so hard to make it such a success. That's my report.
Thank you, Deputy Director. I just have a few comments that I'd like to make since our last meeting. I attended a softball tournament that was held by the Parks Department. That was for raising funds for pancreatic cancer, and they raised $1,500, which adds to the total, is well over the $25,000 that was raised with combined with the walk in June. They also attended plays in the park, three of them actually. Les Mis, Spamalot, and Xanadu. Absolutely fantastic performances by all the actors, the orchestra, and all the hard work that goes in making that such a success. The planning, all the stage hands and the parks and recreation workers that put those props together and from scratch. And there's a lot of volunteers, and I commend them for a job well done, and I thank them for a great job. Also attended Night Out last week in Perth Amboy. It was a huge success, and that's a National Night Out, which is a program to create community awareness in the neighborhoods, neighbor protecting neighbor. I also attended the county fair, which was a beautiful event, well attended by many people, and it was a huge success. I had a meeting with South Korean officials here, and we gave them a presentation between Kathy Shaw and this gentleman from the state of New Jersey Business Advocate's Office, trying to encourage them to come to Middlesex County and do business here and employ our people, and I'm sure they were very impressed. Okay, that concludes my report. Mr. Kelso, are there any resolutions to be added?
Yes, Freeholder Director, we have one resolution to be added, to be Resolution 13-1629, and that is to accept the proposals of Gagliano and Company in the amount of $19,000 for appraisal services, and Sterling DeSanto in the amount of $9,500 for appraisal review services in conjunction with the improvements to Stelton Road, Plainfield Avenue, Edison, Piscataway.
Is there a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Deputy Director Valente, seconded by Freeholder Barrett Belmonte. Roll call?
Freeholder Armwood,
Yes.
Freeholder Barrett Belmonte,
Yes.
Freeholder Valenti,
Yes.
Freeholder Director Rios.
Yes. Mr. Kelso, any resolutions to be amended?
Yes, we have one resolution for amendment. That's Resolution 13-1470. It's for change of title. The title will now read, to authorize access to the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs SAGE grant system by employees of business development and education as per the attached Schedule A.
Is there a motion for that?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Deputy Director Valente, seconded by Freeholder Barrett Belmonte. Roll call?
Freeholder Armwood,
Yes.
Freeholder Barrett Belmonte,
Yes.
Freeholder Valenti,
Yes.
Freeholder Director Rios.
Yes. Mr. Kelso, any resolutions to be held?
Yes, we have one resolution to be held. We will need to hold Resolution 13-1579 for this evening with regarding support grant for PRAB. That'll be moved to the next meeting.
Okay, any resolutions to be voided?
Yes, we have one resolution to be voided, and that is 13-1513, and that was to accept the proposals of Fleming White in the amount of $19,000 for appraisal services. I'll shorten this, and the Gagliano Company in the amount of $8,000 for appraisal review services for the resolution that we've substituted that I indicated previously to be added.
Okay, is there a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Deputy Director Valente, seconded by Freeholder Barrett Belmonte. Roll call?
Freeholder Armwood,
Yes.
Freeholder Barrett Belmonte,
Yes.
Freeholder Valenti,
Yes.
Freeholder Director Rios.
Yes. This time I'd like to open the meeting to the public on anyone, if anyone would like to speak on any resolution on the agenda. Anyone from the public?
Move to close the.
Second.
Motion by Deputy Director Valente to close the public portion, seconded by Freeholder Barrett Belmonte. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Are there any items to be removed from the consent agenda and voted on separately from anyone? None? Okay. So then, Mr. Kelso?
Yes, Freeholder Director, a motion would then be in order to adopt the consent agenda consisting of resolution numbers 13-1461 through 13-1629, excluding resolution 13-1579, which is to be held, and resolution 13-1513 to be voided.
Is there a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Deputy Director Valente, seconded by Freeholder Barrett Belmonte. Roll call?
Freeholder Armwood,
Yes.
Freeholder Barrett Belmonte,
Yes.
Freeholder Valenti,
Yes.
Freeholder Director Rios.
Yes. Okay, at this time, I would open the meeting to the public for anyone that would like make any comments. Anyone from the public that would like to make any comments?
Motion to close the public session?
Second.
Motion to close by Deputy Director Valente, seconded by Freeholder Barrett Belmonte. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Second.
Motion by Freeholder Deputy Director Valente to adjourn, seconded by Freeholder Barrett Belmonte. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Meeting adjourned.